Today is President's Day, a day that was formed in honor of President George Washington's birthday.
And 3 presidents called Tennessee their home: Andrew Jackson, James K. Polk, and Andrew Johnson. So this morning, Peyton Kenny joins us live this morning at President Polk's house, which is in Columbia, and she joins us with their stories of life and their legacy. Peyton, give us a tour of the home. It's beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely. It is a beautiful home right here in the heart of Columbia. It is President James K. Polk's home and museum, and we are expanding our tour now from the living room to the dining room area. And I want to talk with the executive director, Rachel, as well, because not only are we expanding our tour, but President Polk was responsible for expanding the country. Tell us a little bit about his influence on the nation and the way that we see it today.
Yeah, great question. Thank you. He brings in more territory, more land than any president, over 100,000 square miles. He does this through 2 of those goals that I talked about earlier. We were in a long time dispute with Great Britain over our northern border. And so now we know that, straight line across, he reaches that territory line with Great Britain during his presidency, which defined our northern border and gave us Oregon and a little bit of the West Coast. But then what really brought us territory was the Mexican-American War, which was fought under Polk. It's the first time a president was really hands-on in any kind of battle scenario. He is a micromanager in everything, including this war. And at the end of that, the Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo settles, and we get a ton of the West Coast. A ton of states come out of that. None of those are in his presidency. We had 30 states during his presidency, but states like California, Oregon, New Mexico, Arizona, and then, of course, Texas, which is what is being fought over, all come in under Polk.
Wow. And all of that accomplished in just 1 term in the presidency as well. And I want to mention, we're standing in front of this dining room table, and you told me a fun little story about his wife and kind of the rules and regulations that she set for dinners and dinner parties at the White House. What was that story?
Yeah, her nickname was Sahara Sarah. She was a staunch Presbyterian lady. She takes over and bans hard liquor and dancing from the White House. They go to 2 inaugural balls, but they do not dance at either one. They just kind of show up. So she replaces those dinners and dancing with long dinners, which I think some people really loved and some people probably dreaded because they were quite long.
Amazing. Well, it is beautifully set with china from the White House as well. And right behind us are some portraits of Polk and his wife that were gifted by a good friend of Polk and another president. We'll get into that coming up in the next half hour, but now we'll send it back to you guys.